This video is sponsored by Supremacy 1914, The Great War. Choose your favourite nation during World War I and assume the highest office in your desired empire. Balance the production of materials, troops and weaponry with the rare resources your land has to offer. Form alliances with your competitors, do important trade deals, or fight your way through each scenario you are challenged with. This challenging period of history demands valiant leadership. Follow the link in the video description below and download Supremacy 1914 now to get an exclusive starter pack containing 13k gold and 1 month premium account for free that will give you a head start over the opposition. Supremacy 1914 is free to download and play, and when you download the game, it helps support the channel. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2,000 points. It's Salamanders, Space Marines versus the Eldar, or the Aeldari Craftworlds here in this game. It's Kingslayer Battle. Playing a warm-up game here for Mike's force as it arrives. We're going to put them into the league is the plan. A few games lined up for them, but a practice battle for them against the might of the Eldar. So, for extra content and battle reports, do join us on YouTube channel membership. The most popular tier would be Aspect Warrior level. You can join that, unlocks all the bonus content that we create and really does help support the channel. You can join the channel by following the link below in the video description or the channel homepage and hit the join button. Then the other way you can support the channel is over on the Patreon page. Gold level Patreons, we get their name called out at some point during the game and the critical Patronic gold level dice. Then at the end of the battle, the silver level Patrons call out their names and you can check out the end credits for all the Patreons, including those supporting bronze. It helps support the channel. Also SSWG War Games Club as well. So for the Eldar, in no particular order, we'll go with Jane Czar across here. She'll be bodyguarded by 5 Banshees. There's an Exarch in there, taking the executioner option for her. They'll go inside a Falcon, transport here, Pulse, Laser, Bright Lance and Shuriken Cannon. The Avatar of Cain across here, expensive but fantastic models. Really glad to have him in the army, see how he gets on. We then have the Wayleaper, Bright Star. It's the lone Autarch that can jump around the board, giving him Fate's Messenger as upgrade or enhancement for him. Then Windrider jet bikes, a squad of 6, all taken Shuriken Cannons. We then have a squad of 6 Shining Spears, Laser Lances, Star Lance and a Shuriken Cannon being taken with the Exarch. Then across here, triple Wraithlord, the Trinity of Wraithlords, all equipped with double Bright Lance, Ghost Glaive and Shuriken Catapults for those. Then we have Wraith Blades. I think I should take a squad of 10. I've only got 5 at the moment, but I reckon a squad of 10 would be good. It could be a simple swap of just dropping one of these and then expand them out to a squad of 10. But I've got 5. There's a Spirit Seer to go with them as well. And then finally we have Shroud Runner, a squad of 3 out of those sniper bikes. So that's the list for the Eldar. We have Autarchs and Phoenix Lords. That's the top 2 levels of support on channel membership. Autarchs get individual models for our games. And Autarchs is whole units. The idea is you can follow a unit around in the game, see how they get on, see what heroics they get up to. So we have a couple of Autarchs have joined with the Eldar. They're Eldar players. So I put Mike James onto the Wraith Guard, or Wraith Blades for this game. Ite Miara I've put over onto the Shining Spears. He'll be like the Exarch here, so leading this squad. And then Phoenix Swords, that's entire units. So Chris Comiskey will take the entire unit of Shining Spears for this game. Ben Shaw onto the Wind Riders. Ray Cross going onto the Avatar of Cain. Then we have Amy Ammo onto Jane Czar. Gut Beat onto the Falcon. Mephisto, see if he can stay alive. Going to put him onto the Wayleaper for this game, Bright Star. Then the Wraithlords, BBP Wargaming, Vagabond, and Paint Lickers Paint Pot. JP, put him onto the sniper bikes for this battle. And that's it. I think I've mentioned already Mike James onto the Wraith Blades. So that's the list for the Eldar. A couple of these units have been painted up by Siege Studios. The Shining Spears have been painted by them, superb job. And then I'll show you the Avatar of Cain, which has been painted up by them, superb job. I just asked them to paint him up to match the box art. And then just to leave the basing, I've done the basing myself just to match it with the rest of this Eldar force. But you can check out Siege Studios for your own painting commission work. Get in contact with them via their website and they'll give you a quote for your own painting commissions. That's the list here for the Eldar. We'll take a look now and see what the Salamanders have in their list. Alright, so 2,000 points of Salamanders here, and this is a warm-up battle for Mike, just to let him get a bit of practice here. We'll throw him in against the Eldar, which should help sharpen his teeth. And then we'll go into the league. Got some armies potentially lined up to face off against the Salamanders here. So exciting times. We're going to launch these into the league here, but it's only fair. They get a spin against one of the armies on the channel, and then we'll put them into the firestorm that is the league. And it's good to see the league. We're kicking off early. We've played a good number of games, really making good progress with it. And so I'm going to try and work our way through all of the factions, old and new, on the channel. So let Mike run through what he has in his list.
Okay, so 2,000 points, Salamanders on the nose. It'll be led up by Adrax Agaton with 6 Blade Guard and a Lieutenant. I have 5 Intercessors. I have a Repulsor Executioner. I have a Drop Pod. 10 Infernus Marines led up by Vulcan Heston. I have 6 Aggressors, Flamestorm, headed up by a Gravis Captain. I have a normal Land Raider, a Land Raider Redeemer, and 5 Terminators.
Okay. All right, they've done well enough so far. I've got a spread of games already with the Salamanders, different points levels. I think we've got a 1,000 points game, a 1,500 points game over on membership. You can check those out. And then some other games at 2K. We've got one on YouTube against Leviathan Tyranids, and I think there's another game on membership as well. So if you want to binge watch battle reports for the Salamanders, they're available here on YouTube and over on membership as well. But congratulations to Mike here. He's got to 2,000 points. It's in really a relatively short space of time. So it's great to see the Salamanders fully now represented on the channel. Phoenix Swords and Autarchs have been allocated. So Autarchs bodyguard models gone into the Blade Guard Veterans Squad. That's Ben Harris, Midnight Miniatures, Sam Hermes, Dylan Moore, and Casper Kempf. And then some Phoenix Lords allocated here. Many of them die-hard Space Marine players. Longbow BB onto the Repulsor. Executioner. Snake Miller onto Adrax Agaton for this game. Michael Fryer with the Infernal Marines of Vulcan Heston. Valhalla Field Marshal Robert, die-hard Imperial Fists player, but he's going to be happy enough to go on to the Gravis Captain, and then on to Land Raiders is Lucas Brown on this one with the Laser Cannons, and then Andrew Swan onto the Redeemer for this battle. So that's the list here for the Salamanders. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next for this 2,000 points Kingslayer battle. Alright, so we have a mission for this game. It's Priority Targets is the primary mission. Hidden Supplies is the mission role, and it's Crucible Battle for deployment. So Crucible Battle, we're playing from corner to corner. Orange dice marking the deployment zone for the Eldari. Then across here, the green dice marking the deployment zone for Mike's Salamanders. There's 5 objectives on the board. There's actually 6 now for Hidden Supplies. You get an extra objective in No Man's Land for this game. Both armies have a home objective. Mine here in this corner. Mike's in the open ground across there. Then there's 4. There's one Dead Center, which is shifted across 6 inches, and the other one goes diagonally 6 inches to the opposite corner of the board. So there's one there. There's another objective over there at the foot of the foliage, and there's another one here just next to these barrels. So 4 objectives strung out across No Man's Land here in this game. For priority targets, all the objectives are of equal value. They're worth 5 points each. So turn 2 onwards. At the end of each command phase, the player's turn scores 5 victory points for each objective marker they control. It is capped at 10, so really each turn you need to be controlling 2 objectives, at least on the board. And there is a rake of points at the end of the battle. It's 5 points per objective again, and that's maxed at 15 on the very last turn of the game. So yeah, you could literally pick up 25 points on turn 5. Control 2 in your command phase, and then control 3 at the end of the game would pick you up 25. So you really can stack it up at the end of the battle. So it could be a case of endurance here in this game. Armies surviving through to the end of the battle and camping out on these objectives to get the best reward on turn 5. But that's the scenario. For terrain, it's worked before. We're breaking this up into individual pieces of obscuring terrain and ruins. So vehicles and dreadnoughts and bikes and so on can flow through these gaps. Worked really well in the previous games that we've played. So those are obscuring. So too are these solid pieces of foliage across here, just playing the hard edge on those. There's a nice spread of obscuring terrain dotted about evenly all across this board. And then other than that, there's a few other terrain pieces, some tank traps and barricades, a few Unitorm containers spread out across the board as well. Both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries. So we will now start alternating place units on the board next. Alright, so I mentioned the battle mat and terrain we're using in this game. So the battle mat's from gamemat.eu, Battleground it's called. And then I'm using the new Monastery terrain set from gamemat.eu. It's not been out very long. It comes painted up for city fight, for urban fighting. I've done a terrain transformation here. Didn't take very long at all, just using some sprays, some washes, and some flock. And then I've transferred it over onto this jungle terrain here of this colour scheme. Plan to do a painting tutorial showing you how easy it is to transform the terrain from gamemat.eu. But it comes complete, comes pre-painted, and you can check that out on their website. Link below for gamemat.eu, and there is also an 11% discount code that you can use across the store. Right, so deployment's done for both sides. Eldari had plenty of time to place units well after Mike's deployment. He placed 3 units on the board. Just a lot of stuff inside transports and reserves. So Eldari were able to place over half their army after Mike had finished his deployment. So the Trinity of Wraith Lords spread out across here, 1, 2, and 3. So Paint Lickers, Paint Pots here, BVP Wargaming is the central one, and then the other one, Vagabond, over on the left-hand side. They're all looking at objectives, going to march out steadily towards those. Wraith Blades across here, joined by the Spirit Seer. The Avatar sheltering here, remember this is obscuring, so just trying to keep out of line of sight of firepower. Mike can present some pretty good shooting coming through from those Land Raiders. Then Bright Stars here. Falcon sheltering again. Inside is the Banshees joined by Jane Czar. Flanking coming on from reserves with the Bikers. They're very soft targets, so we're going to try and bring those on, keep them off the table and safe as much as we can. Shroud Runners across here, just tucked away and as far back as possible. Then Shining Spears again sheltering, and then we've seen the other Wraith Lord on the left-hand side. So Eldar spread out across the board. In position though to go wherever they need to go, because I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Can't take on the full contents of these. There's some very tough units here for the Space Marines, and the Eldar need to be aware of Mike's reserves as well. Then for the Salamanders, very simple. Land Raider across here. Inside is the Gravis Captain with the Aggressors. Then the regular Land Raider across here, the Lascans, Vulcan Heston inside there with the Infernus Marines. And then Intercessors across here, anchoring the objective and sheltering as much as possible. And then it's actually like, sorry, it's like this, Mike, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Agrax Agatone with the Blade Guard Veterans and Lieutenant inside the drop pod.
Yep.
Okay, and then the Executioner coming on from reserves as well. So deep striking coming on from regular reserves with the vehicle. And Terminators deep striking in as well. So you can see the Salamanders have plenty to commit to the board. I've got everything they have on the board apart from one unit. Mike's kept about half of his army. Two-thirds, or a third, half of the army off the board to come in as a reserve. So that's deployment done for both sides. Yet again, the Eldar face this conundrum. We've got enough stuff on the board to go after targets straight away, but the danger of that is that you can then be counterattacked by deep strikers coming in. But if we hold back and castle up, we'll fall into perhaps an even worse trap. So arrogance says, go for it. So we'll see what happens. Do you want to go first or second? I wouldn't mind going first. I'll say it because I'd take some pot shots against those vehicles for sure.
I'm fine because of strats and stuff that I'm thinking off.
Yeah, okay. I think we both rather go first here. Just a friendly game, no consequence. Just Kingslayer for Mike.
Oh yeah. Oh.
5. I think I'm going first.
Yep.
Yeah, I am. All right. Eldar to take the first turn here as the Salamanders warm themselves up. It's a good figure of speech for them. Salamanders warming themselves up, ready for the league here. We've got some good games, I think, lined up for them. But first of all, we'll see how well they take on the Eldari in this 2,000 points game. Turn 1 for the Eldar coming up next. So, turn 1 here for the Eldar. Secondary is drawn, is capturing the outpost, so no chance this turn. And then investigate signals, which is scanning the corners to pick up victory points. I think we can do that here with these Shroud Runners at least. A few other things to point out, as Mike says, a couple of enhancements they didn't call out with the armies.
Yep, so I've got Champion of Humanity on the Lieutenant, which is off the board. Basically, it ignore any and all modifiers to their characteristics and or to any roll or test made for them. And then the other one is War Temper Artifice on the Aggressor Captain. And it's add 3 to the strength characteristics of melee weapons.
Yeah, I remember that one. Okay. And this is the Firestorm Assault Force here. So it's the thematic Space Marine detachment for the Salamanders. So that's all of that pointed out. Ah, yes, the Fate Dice for the Eldar. Better this time than previous games. 2 6s, 2 4s, a 2 and a 1. So not so bad with that. So ready to go. I think we'll make a move now with these Eldar units. Yeah, sorry, one other thing to point out across here. We've put a marker in the centre of the board. It's just the Wandering Lone Imperial Fist model.
Yeah, it's for Vulcan Heston. Select one objective marker on a battlefield. While the model is within range of that marker, it has OC control of 10, a leadership characteristic of 5, and a feel no pain of 4+.
Nice. Okay, alright, so we'll press on here, make some moves with the Eldar. Alright, so movement's done. So, it's not been crazy, but just a steady push forwards. I've got some firepower here that I think I can put into those vehicles, but there's Mike's got Armor of Contempt, which is amazingly good. Getting cover across here as well, so it's going to knock the AP down on these Bright Lancers, but if we can sneak a few shots in and start causing some damage, that'll be good. So pushed around here, didn't advance any of these Wraith Lords. Wraith Blades did advance, but cautiously, just pushing them through, swung around to our left-hand side, going to push through the ruin in this direction. Bright Star backing them up, expecting a fight across here for those 2 objectives, especially that one that we think Mike is going to really go after Vulcan Heston. Bikers pushing out, just keeping a reserve across here, so trying to keep the Shining Spears out of trouble. Then across the other side. Then over on the other side, don't usually push the Falcon out. We've moved it across here to lend a bit of extra firepower support to these Wraith Lords as they push up. So that's made a regular move, and it's got its nose on the objective across here, just in range of that. Wraith Lord's fallen a little bit short with his move. Onto that objective, just making a regular move. And the Avatar of Cain has swung around to his left. It's coming around in this direction. That's movement done for the Eldar. We'll go on to the shooting phase next. Right, so, shooting phase here. Mike's conundrum is, where does he play Armor of Contempt? I'm just taunting him here off camera, which, as Wraith Lords can see. So, these 2 checked line of sight, and these 2 can see both.
Yeah.
Right. So this is where it's like, I could go there, and the same with him as well. So it's driving Mike crazy. We had to put Armor of Contempt because it is a big one. And then across the other side, the Falcon and the other Wraith Lord, they can only see that Land Raider. So to torment Mike even more, I'm going to start over there. So this Wraith Lord can only see that one. I'm going to put the shots into him. I've declared it. Mike said he's not going to use Armor of Contempt yet at this stage. So this is the opening shots here from the Eldar. And we will go for Jordan Russell here, who's on gold level Patreon, and his only declaration is Eldar. So, 2 shots. Needing 4s. A hit. Then we'll go for a reroll for a hit roll. Ooh, we do get 2. We'll try and wound now on... You toughness 12?
Yeah.
You are toughness 12. 4s to wound. No. Okay, we'll just remain calm. Okay, I'm going to use my... I'm going to use a... I'm going to use a command reroll. Just can't... It's okay, I've got this. I'm going to use a command reroll for one of these. I'm going to use the built-in reroll for the other. Command reroll. Failed. The built-in reroll failed as well. God, toughness 12 is really good. Bounce and bounce. All right, that pays off for Mike. He has not used it. Okay. Falcon's going to offload all that it has into the same target. Any movement there? No. Okay. He's got 1 CP and he's really... It's tough because his other stratagems he wants to use from his own detachment. All right, so we'll go for single bright lance shot. We'll turn to the Thousand Suns here for this one. The artist falling as Vij. 3s for this. Yeah. 3s to hit, reroll. 6s to hit. We'll try and wound again on a 4. Got it, right. Okay, this is -3. Mike will get cover, so it's a 4-up save. 50-50. Big enough roll. Carl Roden. Oh, Tyrannid Chitin.
Yeah, well, you call it all.
Here it comes.
Nope.
No. So Mike could do a command reroll.
Nope.
He's not going to. We're going to track our number of Patreon usage here on the Patronometer. Okay, so I could damage roll. I could go for a straight D6 +2, or I could try and push it up with a Strands of Fate result. I'm going to burn it early. I might get criticised. So I'm just going to burn through this here. I'm going to burn one of my 6s and use that up. So that's going to... Mike's kind of happy with that. It's interesting. So 8 wounds caused, 16 wound model dropping to 8. So Land Raider's still very much alive. They're precious, those 6s. The way I can help manipulate those dice with this list is start introducing some Farseers and so on. They can manipulate and change dice around. But for now, I've just got the results I have across there. So Strands of Fate's used up. It's giving me 8 damage. I take 8 damage against the Land Raider any day. So happy enough. What would I have rolled? Oh, I would have rolled a dice.
And you said that too.
Blast. Never mind. We carry on. So next up is, don't forget the rest of the firepower. So Pulse Laser coming up next. 3s. I already used my hit roll. We'll try and wound here on a 5. We do get it. -2 with cover. So a 3-up save on this one. And blocked. Well done. Okay. I think I'm range 24 for the Shuriken Cannon. Mike can double check. I think I'm in. It's going to be quite comfortable with that.
Yep.
Yeah, no worries. Looking for 3s. All hit plus an extra. Sustained. And 1 wound comes through at strength 6. -1. Back to 2-up.
Yep.
And passed on that one. Okay. So we'll switch across. Now there's no firepower from these. So we'll go to this avatar. So decisions now. Do we pick on the other Land Raider or do we continue to shoot at the one that's damaged? I think I should shoot at the one that's damaged. Is the idea. So we'll go after him. We'll go for this one across here. 2 shots, steam 4s. And now Mike commits with Armor of Contempt. So, okay. So looking for 4s. I reroll single hit roll. 2 hits. Okay, I'm slightly encouraged. 4s. Come on. Oh, reroll single win roll. Oh, 1 comes through. So we're looking at a 3-up save now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've done all this and we see what happens. Oh, yep.
Passed. Well done. I was going to chant 1 or 2, 1 or 2, but that has been banned. That's been banned on the channel because of how effective it is. When I play against James, I'll use it. This one, nope, going across here. So we do have an angle. We'll go for 2 shots across there. Mike's Weathering the Storm. 1 hit comes through. 2 hits come through. 2 wounds come through. Another test now, but it is saves of 3+. This is pretty big.
Yep.
1 comes through. Oh, I thought it was going to be 2 making it through. Come on, can't. CP's used up. Right. A 6, it's dead.
Yep.
Oh, that's a hit. Ouch.
Yep.
What can you do?
None.
Didn't touch it. It's just pure roll.
Nope.
No explosion? All right. Okay. But Land Raider's detonated here, destroyed by Bright Lance firepower. So I really rate the Bright Lance. It's been good through pretty much every edition of 40K. It's proven to be a nasty enough weapon here in 10th edition. So we'll let Mike roll up for his disembarkation. Here shouldn't be too much problem with the models being 2 wounds each and so on. But we will organise that across there. But that's a blow here. The Eldar will celebrate. They'll be glad to see one of the Land Raiders destroyed. Okay, so Mike's just placed the last few models on the board. Just a mortal wound taken, that's it. So all the models remain. Just a wound placed to one of the models. Shooting phase is finished. I think Eldar can be happy enough with that result. So points coming through. Capturing the outpost. I'm going to dump that one. Investigate signals. Going to dump that one as well. I moved these across to shelter them and not gone for the scan across here. So no points been picked up. I don't really want to go for it next turn. So we'll just dump both of those and draw fresh. No points picked up here, but a unit destroyed. One of the Land Raiders has been removed. This is a practice game for the Salamanders, and this is a situation which Mike won't like, but it would be good to practice how to respond to the loss of a Land Raider early on. This would be good practice for him here to see how manoeuvrable and effective the disembarked unit is on foot. So a painful lesson, but it's one that I think will be useful here for the Salamanders as they practice here in this game. We're going to turn 1 now for the Space Marines coming up next. All right, so we are on turn 1 here for Space Marines. Mike's got plans for sure. If you enjoy our games and want to help support the channel, unlock the bonus content, including battle reports, then do join us on YouTube channel membership. Most people go for Aspect Warrior level, which is the second tier that we have. It just unlocks all the bonus content that we create, including the extra battle reports that we do and some of the unique series that we run on membership as well. Link for membership in the video description below. You can go to the channel homepage and hit the join button. What's the latest game on membership? Black Legion?
That's membership, yes. Well, it hasn't. Yes, the last one was Black Legion. Next one's a Black Legion.
Yeah, it should. By the time you're watching this video, it should be live. That's Black Legion versus the Eldari. Oh yeah, you can check that game out. And that's a league battle, and a Kingslayer, and a grudge battle rolled into one. Perhaps the biggest, and a refight from last year's grand final. So it's perhaps the biggest game of the season so far. So it's these pesky Eldar fighting against Mike's Black Legion. You can check that game out. That's the latest one. It should be up now. But if you join us on membership, you'll unlock that game and all the others straight away. So that's membership. And then it was one of my Wraith Lords that destroyed a target. So he will generate us a fate dice, which is 4. Ooh, scared Mike. They could have been 6.
You did, if you had a...
We'll add that in. 4s are okay. Hand enough, especially for Wraith Lords trying to hit targets and so on and wound. So we'll add that into the fate pool.
Black Legion dice out?
No, you can't. Mike needs good dice rolls here. You'll see some options that he has here. Brilliant options, but whether the rolls can be made, that's the big question. Eridinar and Storm Hostile Objective. So this one, and the other one across there, but I think it's this one here that Mike wants to go after, which is quite possible for that secondary. So we've moved up, but Mike's responded here with hyper aggression from the Salamanders. They really are getting the impression they're a chapter that just really takes the fight to the enemy straight away. So rolling a 9-inch move in total, 6 inches plus 3 for advance here. Hestan's group, and they're onto that central objective. That's where he's meant to be, and they can lay down some firepower. Mike's saying potentially the grenade stratagem as well can be used. Land Raiders push through so it can go through this gap, no problem. It's gone to here, and then you're allowed to make a disembark move with these, and also charge with the assault ramp, I think it's called. Then drop pod can land here. It can arrive on turn 1. It's the unique ability that it has. Then disembarking here with the Blade Guard veterans and Agrax Agatone. Slight adjustment here. We're just getting used to drop pods. We play it so that we ignore the flaps as being part of the model. Hence we're able to just leave that one up because it's not part of the model. It's fine. And then Mike then needs to save in 3 inches of these edges, not the flaps coming down. So we've adjusted these around. The main point though is to keep Agrax Agatone with the option of charging to his right or to his left. That's all fine. It's not really disrupted that, but just getting it technically right there with the drop pod. Some people play it different. Some will play it the flaps are part of the model, which kind of technically they are. Others will say no, it's just the hard edge of the actual pentagon. Whatever. Yeah, it's a pentagon, 5 sides, yeah, of the model, and just ignore the flaps, which is the way we play it here on the channel. Okay, so that's that done. So Mike does still have reserves. The turn 2 regular reserves, which is the Terminators. They're still yet to arrive on the board, and also the Executioner as well. But they're not here. Mike will fight with what he has, but what he does have on the board is well placed here on the table. So end of movement here, but not quite yet. I am going to play... yeah, I think I'll play Phantasm here to try and back these out of a bit of trouble. All right, so I've rolled a 4. I've shifted across to try and get away from these across in this direction. It has put me closer towards the Blade Guard. And I've also used them to shield Bright Star. That's quite a noble move. I could have tried to slink into the darkness across there to save their skins, but it's not in their nature, or to save their bones. but it's not in their nature to do that. They've rallied around Bright Star himself. That is a chivalrous thing for sure. But I think they're going to get flamed to pieces here. Mike's still got plenty of firepower available. The Land Raiders' firepower could cause problems, and these in close combat, I think they can mash their way through effectively with lethal hits and so on. So we'll see how this works out. If Eldari hit hard here, caught out, the entire army could find itself in trouble.
Yep.
Right, shooting phase, here it comes. All right, so firepower from the aggressors first, using a stratagem for 0 CP from the captain. That's his purpose, partly, in the group.
Yeah. So,
it's devastating wounds ability, basically.
Yeah, immolation protocols.
Okay.
So 6s to wound or devastating. And because Falcon Heston went, I don't like them, he pointed at them, and I can reroll all my Flamer and Melter weapons against them.
To wound?
To wound.
No. Oh boy.
Torrent and Melter weapons. It targets an enemy, you can reroll the wound roll.
Yeah. There's some great combinations in the Firestorm Assault Force. And sorry, their firepower is going into the Wraith Lord.
No.
The Wraith Blades?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to go to San... Oh, no.
Need a unit of 10. I needed a unit of 10 deploying them on the board. Needed a unit of 10 on turn 1 when I pushed forwards. I could have pushed forwards more boldly, but 5's not good enough. I need a unit of 10 now. So everything says get 10, need a unit of 10. Because I'd be sitting happy enough, yeah, I'm attracting some attention. Yeah, I'm going to be hit by some devastating wounds. I could lose 2, 3, 4 models. That's deadly if I've got a squad of 5. Not so bad if I've got a squad of 10. So I really think I need to get a box of 5 of the Wraith Blades. It'd be great to have a squad of 10 of those. I'm meaning to have those for years, but I think now's the time to add them in. Sorry, carry on.
I'm going to let Vagabond decide this one. He is a Salamanders player.
Ah, right, yeah, okay.
He's also a...
Eldar player, or Harlequins.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is D6 plus 1 auto hits.
Okay.
So that's
very mixed here. 2 6s, a 4.
16, 22.
26 hits in total. We're now looking at, so straight up 6s, and it's rerollable.
Yeah. What's your toughness?
11. 7, sorry, on these boys.
5s.
5s then, yeah.
Because I get plus 1 to my strength.
Maybe 4s then. Oh, plus 1 strength, sorry, not plus 1 to the
No.
wind drop. Gotcha, you're 5s then, yeah. 5s are okay, 6s are really good. There'll be some 6s, could have been a lot more. There'll be some 5s to wind as well. Just a few. Oh, okay, the reroll going to be crucial here.
Yeah, this is not paying off.
There's not many. Oh boy, there could have been loads more. See, the green dice, sadly, Mike has to stick with those for as long as those Space Marines remain green.
Taking donations now for green.
Surely there's salamander dice out there. Could be better, yeah.
And 6. So 3 dev and 6 normal.
I know what it is. They're your Necron dice, right?
They were.
And you sold your Necrons, and you've been hexed ever since. It's their punishment for you for doing it. Okay, so we've got 3 devastating wounds, which is going to take one of my models straight away. We'll think about that one. And then we've got 6 saves. Any AP minus going on with this?
No, because you're not my closest.
No, true. 2 ups then. Past all of those. Oof, boy, we could have been hit a lot harder, but 1 model has been slain. Right, move the model from here. I've got to protect Bright Star. It's Phoenix Lord Mephisto as well. We tried to protect him because he had a string of events being slain here in our game. So we really tried to go out of our way to protect him. He's safe enough for now. Well,
Vagabond made that decision, not me.
Okay.
The captain and then just into the Wraith Knight. So.
Yeah, bit of dagger from the captain to the Wraith Lord. And he picks up a wound.
Yep, -1.
Come on, wound taken. All right, so 1 wound taken. So 9 wounds now left on him. Good shot from the captain.
Yep. So everything they have into the...
Right, this Wraith Lord here is going to be targeted by flamers coming in from the Infernus Marines, plus Heston himself. Sam Hermes, Black Templars player, 10d6 auto hits. There's a load of sixes there. That's 24 of those straight away. It's over 30, I think. Yeah, this is a strategy that Mike could have used twice, but he doesn't have enough CP. It costs 2 CP, so he could have paid 2 CP to play on them first, and then got it for free on those.
Yeah.
Right, but didn't have enough CP, thankfully. Oh boy, she's just got 47 hits against the Wraithlord. So, Salamanders, or any whatever faction it is, the ability to shoot and fight is so good, right? And to be able to maneuver into position to do that. So we've seen that with these. They can move up, offload a load of firepower, and have the potency to charge. That's a really strong combination. It gains the middle ground. You can soften the opponent up, pick on whatever targets you want with firepower, and then also charge in as well and get that first strike. It's such a powerful combination. Mike's doing that here at the moment. Looking for more success, though, with Infernos Marines. They'll be wounding on sixes though.
So strength 5 now.
Okay.
Strength 6.
So you'll be 5s then?
5s.
Yeah. This is just some of the dice.
Yeah. This is the first 20.
I'll take some wounds. There's loads of 2-up saves to make. Any AP minus going on with these?
8. Nope.
No.
8.
There's another dice. There's 5 in total. Sorry, 9 in total.
Yeah.
So far.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
There's loads of
16, and then the last 7. Now look how many 6s I rolled there as well.
Yeah. It's very early on in the game, which is quite difficult to save up the 2 CP. There's a few more. 16, 20. By the looks of it. So I'll lose some wounds. 2-ups. Well, I'll lose 1. Ha! Okay, just 1 wound taken. God, boy. Vulcan Heston, D6 plus 3 auto hits. So 6.
6, and this is going to be 5s again, so it's now strength 7.
Okay.
Just 2. This is a -1 though.
Foul both. And damage?
92 each. Oh, 1 each.
Just the 1. Alright, okay. Oh man. Okay, so we'll drop down to 7. That helps. Certainly helps. Okay.
Yeah, so last, oh no, I've Adrax and stuff. So
Firepower here.
yeah.
Got the Land Raider as well, if it's
I'm leaving
firepower.
it to the last.
Saving it to last. Okay. Did I shoot at the right Land Raider is the question. I feared those las cannons starting to pick off my stuff from range, but it's left this one free to move up, deliver its cargo as well. So I don't know. But anyway, carry on. I don't like that one. That's the one I really don't like. It's from previous games.
The Lieutenant Neil Volkite. Hit number 2. Hits strength 5 plus 1, strength 6. So 5s.
Yeah, toughness 7.
No.
Okay, that's going across here into the Wraith Blades.
And then I've got 1 Neil Volkite on me. I'll probably shoot on these at the same time. Misses. And then 2, 5 heavy bolt pistols.
Okay.
3s.
Quad 1 and 1 hit.
And then 5s. No.
Okay.
Adrax. D6 plus 3 on his Dracus. 4. Strength 5. 5s. No.
Not getting through the toughness
No,
yet.
no,
Yeah,
no.
Wraith Blades tough enough.
So, now the Land Raider.
Okay, so
So the Hunter Killer, the multi-melta.
heavy stuff.
Yeah. The one that's been oathed. Because...
Naturally, yes. Yeah. Okay.
And then the Flamers will go into... Did you pull out a range here, did you?
I didn't know. I kept him to try and shield from the charge. So Mike does have range of 12 to go for them, which is going to continue. Okay. Then Twin Assault Cannon is going to go into those as well. So splitting firepower, but that's fine. It's multi-weapon type sim.
I hate decisions.
It's tough. Yeah, when Mike comes to a difficult decision, he usually splits.
Yeah.
That's the way to try and get through. Not always best guidance in life. Turn left or turn right. Both. Okay. Good for food though. Do you want the cherry pie, or do you do you want the cake? Both, please.
Both.
Yeah.
Nicholas Lucas.
Okay, Nicholas Lucas, firepower. Dedicated to the Land Raider here. So heavy stuff or flame stuff?
I'm gonna go with heavy stuff.
Okay,
Yes.
So you got a hunter killer.
Yeah. On a 2+ hits.
Okay.
On a 3.
No. Hunter killers have a habit of doing that. Okay. Multi-motor 2 shots.
Yeah. On 3s. Both hit.
Ooh, 2 hits. 5's to win though.
Yeah. I don't think that's 3.
Yes,
Oh,
and
good.
yes, both go through. Well done. That's all of a sudden really, really good.
-4.
Yeah, -4. Gah. Oh, wow. That's all of a sudden a really good result. Okay, I've got a decision here. Mike's also in short range. If both of these go through, it's highly likely they will. It'll be 2d6 plus 4. I'll be dead. What I could do is I could use a Strands of Fate with a 6 and guarantee block one of those and try and roll on the other. If I do block, it will keep him alive from that shot coming through, which will force Mike to then either divert some charges across to try and bring him down. So I think I should do that rather than...
You give me free movement as well, the other one.
Yeah, yes, because it's my Overwatch dice. It's useful. But I'll use it here just tactically at this point. They're controversial choices for sure. So I blocked one. I'll try and block the other on a 6. Mike will go nuts if I roll a 6 here. Okay, so it goes through. I'll not command reroll, so you can roll a single d6 for the damage. 5, it's really good. So we're looking at 7 in total, right? Dropping down to 2. That was a really good result. Well done. But he is alive. It's the Paintlicker's Paint Pot Ray Flawed here.
And then the other decision, the other choice I've got now is I can ignore him now.
You could ignore him, yeah?
And then when you move Overwatch.
Oh. Oh, right, okay, so it'd be musical statues with the with the Ray Flawed. He's just a statue, just ignore him. Okay, so flamer stuff going across into the Wraith Blades. We'll press on.
So it's 2d6 plus 6.
Okay. 12 hits. Don't want these Wraith Blades shrinking. They're vulnerable as a squad of 5.
Strength 7.
Forced to win them.
Rerollable.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of wounds here. This unit's going to be in trouble.
And this will be -2 damage with horse cover.
Yeah. Can't get myself out. So 10, yeah. Okay. There's 9. 10. We'll try and preserve them. I'll go to the Nate Miller dice. A friendly Xenos player. We're looking at 4s for our shields. And it's just below average.
Well, Nate Miller's sitting on my Adrax Agaton. So.
He's almost wiped the squad with that. There's nothing I can do. Ouch, I've lost 3. May well regret going closer to them. But anyway. Twin assault cannon.
I'll do the Stormbolter first.
Stormbolter.
So 4 shots on 3s. 2 hits, and then that'll be 5s. 2.
Well done.
No way, Pete.
Drops. Oh, come on. Wound taken. That's helpful because Mike's got damage to 2 weapons. So, Mike James, the last model standing there, he is in the graveyard of all places.
And then the Twin Assault Cannon. 3s.
So, again, just saying, keep going on about it, but if I had a squad of 10, there'd be 5 more models, there'd be a squad of 6, and that really could stand up against close combats coming in to be in a much better situation.
2 miss, and then Strength 7, Toughness
7.
4s. This is not rerollable, but I'm looking as many 6s as possible.
There's 1.
1. Just the 1.
Okay. Almost got him. My only hope now is that you don't make that charge.
That's why I kept the CP.
For a reroll on the charge. Nice. Any other shooting? I don't think
there's
any.
Tucked away out the corner.
Yeah, sticky objective. Didn't cover that movement. Sticky objective, tucking in and moving away from the objective. Fine. Okay, so we'll go on to charges next.
I need to storm hostile. What's your OC on these?
They're all onesies.
Onesies.
So yeah, options to Mike, 9-inch charge across there to this model, but he can then push on to the Shining Spears. It's a 7-inch charge across here, a 6-inch charge across here, and a 4-inch charge across here. Options are the Blade Guard veterans, they'll hit well. So too will the aggressors. Mike also has a command rear on standby, so there's a lot in his favour. Depends how ambitious he wants to do with this charge. Go for the shorter, more guaranteed charge, but not go for those, or go for the 9-inch charge with a possible reroll and hit a load of targets. And then where to go with the aggressors as well. There's 2 Wraith Lords standing, one of them which Mike says he might ignore and force it to stand still, and then go after this one across here. But that's all Mike's decision.
Yeah.
You can't ask the audience, you can't phone a friend. So he just has to make his own choice.
Yes. What a will do. Ah. Ah. Measure that to that.
Tank shock.
Yes.
Ha! He's already cheeky with grenades. Now he's going to try and run stuff over. Well, it's doable. I think a 7 or 8-inch charge. All right, that's going to make it could be more of a headache for you because it depends on how these charges go. Perhaps if Mike rolls these up and then he has a spare CP. Well, whatever point you need it. But that's a 7-inch charge. And tank shock will obliterate that thing.
Can I use my Black Legion dice?
God, boy. I would say that's heresy, but it's up to you. Michael Fryer dice.
And we're going to charge with the Blade Guard.
Okay, and where are they going?
Why have I started with that? Because...
Short charge or the full-on charge? Does he go ambitious? Or just plays to reach the units, what's left of them in the graveyard? Okay, they're going to go for the 7-inch charge only, so not going for the bikes, and they're going to go after the Lone Wraith Blade with the Spirit Seer, and they might collapse round and potentially get Bright Star as well. Yeah. It's a good prize. 6. No, it doesn't go ahead, so the CP surely must be used now. Oh, but that means tank shot can't be used. Oh boy. It's a multi-layered tactical headache here. Yeah. I'll let Mike think about this one. 1 second later, he's used the CP. Command reroll. This is huge. Game-changing moment. 5 and 4 is 9. In they go. Ooh, boy. All right. So, Agrax Agatone leads the charge from the drop pod. Okay, right. Hold it right there. I'm sure people are typing away in the comment section. So, and for those of you watching that may not be aware of this, Mike cannot charge from here. I have the same issue with my Tyranid. Just remember to pick this up. It's one of those quirks in 10th edition. So the reason why you can't charge is because this drop pod counts as having made a normal move. It's a transport vehicle. Mike then disembarks from a vehicle that has already moved and therefore cannot charge. If it's a stationary vehicle, then he can then disembark, move and charge. Or if it's a vehicle such as the Land Raider, which has the assault ramp ability, which lets you move, disembark and then charge, then Mike can do it. So it's just a tactical oversight there. It's so easily done. I've had to learn the hard way and the painful way of my Tyranids with their Tyrannocytes, which are like Tyranid drop pods, and I put my Screamer Killers in there and they have to land and then they cannot charge once they disembark. You can still tactically use them, and you could still go for this combination by dropping a unit in and then moving them off as on a later turn. You could use as rapid ingress to sneak them in as well, so it's still an option.
That was the intent with it, only I forgot. Yeah.
And that happens, and it's a painful one here. What we've done is we've refunded just to try and soften the blow. We've refunded Mike's CP, and we've let him take that 9-inch charge and put it across here. It
was the one
across here. Yeah. I think that's really generous. So it's a friendly game, so we'll do that. So aggressors going in. They've made contact with the Wraith Lord across here, but no charge here with the Blade Guard veterans. Will the Eldar be able to take advantage of that? We'll have to see. Yeah, we were maybe too generous. The CP is now going to be used for tank shock.
The original, yeah.
Go. 3 and 1, no. 4-inch charge, no. So you probably don't want to go in now. No. Be very hard to get through unless you damage 2 of your tracks. I don't think so.
No.
So Mike's going to hold off. Okay, this charge has gone ahead, by the way, across here, and there's a potential. It can happen when the piling happens. Mike can go after Bright Star to try and bring him down with the captain. Thankfully, not a league battle, but a learning curve game.
Yeah.
But just as painful by the looks of it here for Mike, tormented by the pesky Eldar. Okay, it's just that charge going ahead. That's it. So, okay, fine.
Yeah, so I'm going to pile in.
Yeah, do the piling move. I think Mike just wants to roll in across here. He wants to use the twin linked fists here to try and bring the Wraith Lord down with 7 wounds remaining. Okay, I said I'll try and keep my Fisto alive. I'm going to play lightning fast reactions on him, see if we can dodge the fist attacks coming through. Take it away. Here it comes.
Yeah, and I've paid the CP for Crucible Battle. Add 1 to my win roll.
Oof.
Closest within 6. So
Wraith Lord, yeah. Well, very, very good choice. Gotta say, the stratagem options are very good for this detachment.
it can be, yeah.
If you just need more CP, but I don't know how to. Very early on, though. This is very early on in the battle, turn 1. Talking of stratagems, there's another stratagem that they can use or can be used for Mike's force, but these could have made, if they were closer, they could have actually embarked into the transport vehicle. Wow.
The restriction is you can't do it if you've disembarked from a vehicle, but they disembarked your turn.
Right. Yes, from being destroyed, yeah. Okay.
So, Captain, Power Fists, -1 to the hit roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3's in.
Is that worth the CP? Stopped one of the hits from coming through. Yeah. So 3 hits, going to be 2s to wound for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 make it through.
2 at -2.
2 at -2. I'll strands one of them. Huzzah. And then I will roll to block the other. And in 4+. No. Which I will then use Fate's Messenger and switch that to a 6. That's a trick. So nothing so far from my Fisto. Fate's Messenger. Once per turn, you can treat the result as a 6. That's for a saving throw, as a wound, or a hit roll.
And they're like blade.
Yeah, the blade. Literally ducking and diving here. 2 hits do come through that.
Yep.
2's to
again, yeah.
And 2 more wounds come through.
And 2 damage.
Dodge these, yeah. 4 pluses. Oh! 2 wounds each.
Yeah.
I'll command reroll, try and keep myself alive a bit more. Yay. Right, so how many wounds are we, please? No, please, no. We're 4. I thought I was 5. I died anyway. I did absolutely everything I could in my power to keep him alive, but he's gone. So, goodbye, everybody. But Bright Star's been removed from play. Oh, I thought it was safe. I used every trick in the book, but he's still brought down. Oh, shame Bright Star is the brightest star the Eldar have. There he is. He'll be back. Okay.
6 Power Fists.
Good move from your captain, though. Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Fists then, to try and see if Mike can bring this Wraith Lord down.
Aye. 3's.
3's for hits. Cock dice, yeah, can reroll that one. Just rolled right over. Nearly all of them. Incredible. No lethals or anything like that?
No. I did get carried away last time, but it's the Adrax score.
Okay.
Strength 8, 5's to 4's.
4's to wound. Rerollable.
Rerollable, yeah.
He's done it, surely.
This is why it needs to be rerolled.
Another one. Oh, okay. 6 so far. And 4s. There's a dozen. Alright. I'll call upon Raycross for this one. 12. I'll survive if I roll average, basically. And I have rolled just above average. No, I will not survive, sorry.
2 damage apiece.
No, I need to roll way above average. 10 wounds taken. I'm dead. Deadly demise. we don't. Wraithlord brought down. It's damage 2, isn't it? Of course.
Yeah.
Right, no, target gone. And that was AP minus 2.
AP 2 damage.
Yeah, that's all correct. We're gone. That was BPV Wargaming removed from play. Good work from the aggressors. They've brought their target down. Good work from them. Right, so that actually marks the end of the turn. Error denial was achieved for 5. Storm hostile objective didn't materialise. Mike's thinking about whether to drop it or not.
I might do just for the CP.
Yeah. So that's fine. That gives 5 points to 0. Very early stage in the battle. Units have committed themselves to the fight. I think turn 2 is going to be big for sure. Eldar have lost a Wraithlord. They've lost Bright Star. And the Wraith Guard unit's been, or Wraith Blade unit's been hit very hard indeed. So Eldar are going to need to rally here. We've got a Wraithlord, but he's in serious trouble with just 2 wounds remaining. Okay, we'll go on to turn 2 now for the Eldar. They've got to strike back, got to try and deal with these units here. Mike's space reinforced on the rampage. And there is a unit here that was meant to go for the charge, but has not been able to. Sits there. Can the Eldar take advantage of that? We'll have to see. We'll go on to Eldar at turn 2 coming up next. So turn 2 move here for the Eldar, or not moving. Some have played musical statues here, just trying to avoid Overwatch. And Overwatch hasn't occurred yet. It may well be used in the charge phase. So we've got bring it down, destroy something big. Could be the drop pod. Probably going to try and go after this Land Raider. Attempting target is the other one where Mike gets to choose a no man's land objective, which is selected this one here. We've marked it just under the Land Raider. So it's going to be difficult enough for us to get. So in reaction, Eldar have restored a model, but didn't move these. Then the Wraithlord hasn't moved. It's got overwhelm stuck on it as well. Mike's ability to Overwatch has pinned these down. If I move away, he'll hit them with all of those models and they'd find themselves in trouble. So I've sat still with the jet bikes, the shining spears, which is a shame and annoying. But I have got a charge across here. But Overwatch to come. One model's in range here of the sniper bikes. Mike didn't want to Overwatch, so he just backed away to lay down some firepower and to get out of trouble as much as possible. Then around the other side, some better events taking place for the Eldar. So here, the Avatar's pushed through a 10-inch move. He has leapt forwards. He likes fire. He heads towards it. He's happy enough. He bathes in the stuff. So he's headed off towards the Salamanders, asking if he can come and play with fire as well with them. Then the Falcon sort of spun around. It's got itself on both objectives and to lay down some firepower in this direction. The Wraithlord just back moving across a little bit to get a toehold on this objective as well. Eldar picked up 10 points for primaries on this objective and on the home objective, and then also disembarked 3, moved 8, then guaranteed 6-inch advance with a Stratagem or a CP, using a Stratagem, and we've got no CP left, but it's got Jane Czar and her squad all the way around here in a 5-inch charge to go after these. That is movement done for the Eldar as they try and counter the Salamanders manoeuvring around the board. We'll go on to Eldar shooting phase next.
Shot and grenades could be.
Right, we've just talked about, I could see it modelled on there, but surely for smoke, but apparently the Land Raider has the grenades keyword.
Vehicle, smoke, grenades, transport, Imperium.
Oh, come on. So it could move up, offload grenades, and then tank shock, dishing out a load of mortal wounds. You learn something every day with 40k. I'm going to fire the Avatar of Cain. It's worthwhile me firing into these, because it won't shorten a potential charge distance because the captain's over there. So Avatar of Cain to fire a single shot into an aggressor, needing a 2. Okay, needing a 2, I reckon. We'll double check. I've rolled a 4, so that's gone through. We're looking at AP -4. Mike can take cover, so -3.
It's not torn or anything, is it?
No, it's not torn, I don't think. It's this weapon here. It's the Wailing Doom. Sustained hits of D3. Strength 16, that's all good. AP -4, yeah. So, Mike can try and roll a save. Nope. I'm going to kill one straight away. It's D6 +2. So, yeah, 7 wounds. We've set one of those on fire. He'll take away that one. Yeah, he doesn't want to be charged by the Avatar. That's okay. Avatar, I think, is going to try and go across here. All right. I'll fire a pistol into the captain's face, just in defiance. Hit him. Wounded him. But it goes through to one of his bodyguards, who takes the hit on the shield. No problem. Offload all of these into here. 1 Star Lance first. Hits. Yeah, I don't know about that. He does not. He does. 2. He's an Exarch. And it wounds quite nicely. -3. Bit of cover. -2. Blocks that one. Shuriken Cannon, which the Exarch has. Nice. I think he hits with 3s with that one. Yeah, so I'll reroll hit roll now. Hold facing 5. Sustained. Force to wound.
Toughness 6, strength 6, yeah.
Yeah, and then reroll one of those. Just the one comes through. -1 bit of cover, so 3 up. And blocks that one. Okay, and then lots of Daka next. Need 3s with these. Need 5s. Rerollable. 4 in total. -1 and +1 again for cover. So 4 saves at 3 up. And block them all. Well done again. Okay, firepower from the Falcon's been declared. Big reaction from the Land Raider. Double pop here. So smoke and armor of contempt to try and preserve this. 1 bright lance shot's coming through. The rest can get through to here. So it's pulse laser and shuriken cannon. We'll go bright lance first. So we'll do it into here. I'm going to commit this to a Xenos friend. We'll go extreme. We'll go Chris Comiskey. Boy, oh boy. Here we go. So looking for a 4 with the bright lance, right? For smoke. Yeah, it worked. Smoke. We'll re-roll a single hit roll. Ooh. We'll try and wound on a 4. 6. Right, got it. I've done my bit. It's down to Mike now. So, AP -3, +1, +2, -1, 3 up. Easy peasy. Sorry.
Okay.
Banned. Right. We'll do Chris Comiskey damage roll. It'll be extreme. Be a 1 or a 6. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, man. Right, okay. +2, though. So 3 wounds caused. Land Raider's taking a bit of damage. So we'll press on. We'll go for pulse laser into the aggressors. 3 shots, then 3s. Okay. 3s to wound. Both wounds come through. -2 bit of cover. So 2 saves of 4+. They're each damaged 3. Ah, blocked both. Oh, that would hurt the aggressors, but Mike's blocks them. Shuriken Cannon. Oh, hit. Re-roll a single win roll. Nothing. Okay, that's the Falcon's firepower finished. What to think about now is this. Not to go here, but to support across here. It's, God, I could even fire into the drop pod just to go for the secondary. Think about this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this Wraith Lord first, because he has to go here. It's his only target. You can't see any of this stuff across here. So 2 shots, then 5s. I did get a hit. We'll try and reroll this one. Almost would have hit it, but smoke stopped it. Smoke's really helped. Looking for force to wind. No, I'll reroll. We do. 3 up, I guess. Ah, blocked again. Dice. You can't complain about those green dice. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. Okay, so we're back to decisions across here. I think it makes sense to go across here with him, so I'll do that. Much higher chance of hitting and wounding, making an impact. So we'll go here, we'll put the Daka into there as well. 2 shots, then 4s then. 1 hit. I'll roll. Yeah, I'll do it now. I'm going to use one of these strands to get a second hit. And now I'm going to try and wind on 2s.
What's your strength of the weapon? 12?
12? Yeah. Both go through. -3, +1 for cover, so -2 in total. 2 5-ups. Yeah, oh, snake eyes, okay. 2 guaranteed kills, because it's D6 +2. So 2 aggressors gone. I'll take that. I'm happy enough with that result. If I had gone against the Land Raider, we would have been a struggle to do much to that. I suppose you're in the open, though. She wouldn't have got cover, but anyway, down to 3 aggressors left. Trying to strip away the protection for this captain. Okay, a bit of Dagger into them as well. Just 1. A strand kind of is the reroll, I believe. So we'll leave that as it is. That's fine. And then we'll try and wound on a 4, which is a fail, and a 6, which is a wound. -1, bit of cover, 3 up, and pass that one. Sniper bikes into here. Sniper rifles first. They've all hit. Toughness 5.
Nope, toughness 4.
Toughness 4. Forced to wound. Cool, they've all wounded. We'll put those onto Agatone.
3, yeah.
Yeah, Kingslayer. Uh-oh. -1. Kind of in the open, really. So, yeah, if he starts on a 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you say it.
Oh, scary moment. Okay, 1 makes it through.
What's the damage?
Damage 2.
Under 3 left.
Yeah, definitely just checking here. Range along rifle. Yeah, he'd be -1. And precision. All good. So 2 wounds taken. We've winged him. He's a wanted man. Wanted, dead or alive. No, dead, sorry, because it's Kingslayer, yeah. And 40k, Grimdark. Okay. Next is the scatter laser shots. Okay, Mike, just checking these aren't precision. They're not. So looking at 3s, just hitting the other unit. It'd be great to 4-slot 3-up saves. I'm going to look for a reroll hit roll. Nope. 3s to wound. Reroll wound roll. So yeah, we'll force some. 8. 8 saves of 3+. Just picking away. We've not caused much damage, really. At this point, Eldar needs to do better. 3 wounds do come through, so it will be a lost model. Just this one at the back.
Yep.
Okay, it's Casper Kemp.
I know there's one that doesn't have
a name. Nameless man. Yep. Okay, that's kind of Mike to keep the autarchs alive. Okay. Right, for all-up charges, talk about what's going on here. This is a 5-inch charge. Really must go ahead. This is a 5-inch charge. It's 6 inches out, but it's +1 for his ability. And around there, Jane Czar's charge into those Marines is also a 5-inch charge. There's 3 5-inch charges. They're all really important. I can strands one of the dice to give me 4, plus whatever are on the dice means that one of those charges is guaranteed. So that's the conundrum. Do I charge across there, go after that objective, and clear out that unit? Do I make sure he gets in across there, or do I make sure these get in? I think these must get in against those, against the aggressors. But I don't want to charge first and be overwatched. Or do I? Because I could charge here first to absorb overwatch, but do I really want to lose these? Because Mike could cause a lot of wounds. I'll do something that's doomed here. I'll charge of these first into those. There's twists in this game. God, Mike's got no CP. But his captain can 0 CP once per... Right, okay. But someone's got to go after them. So you're going to do it. I'll charge with these and against them. So you can overwatch me.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead. I was scared the Land Raider could overwatch me, but he can't because he's got no CP. Right, carry on.
So
it's a tricky get these two sides. They're trying to outmaneuver each other here. Eldar are highly intelligent, but Space Marines, they're well drilled here. They're playing by the book.
Blood Angels ran. So
okay.
3d6 plus 3.
I'm going to get hit here. Oh, it's not bad. It's 11 plus 3, 14.
3, 6, 9, 12.
I think you need GCSE Maths at C+ to play 40k, I think.
14. And because you've decided to charge with them, there's a -1 AP on it now.
Because they're the closest eligible. Got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Twin length.
Yeah.
Strength now is...
I've got a trick for my charge. Yeah, I'll mention it when it happens.
Yeah, strength 5, toughness
5's to wound.
5.
Yeah, but re-rollable for twin linked. 5s. Okay, he's got some. I'm going to lose a model. I'll lose a model for sure. He could do even better and kill both.
That'd be nice.
How can that... Oh boy.
10.
10. Wow, good Overwatch. Right in the face of these Wraith Blades. And again, imagine if I had a squad of 7.
Imagine I had a full squad of 6.
Yes. Oh, there's trouble. Oh, there's trouble. That's... Oh, no. No, gone. Oh, dead. Oh, they're all gone, apart from one wound on the... Oh, that's a wicked blow. Okay. Mike James, Autark removed, bodyguarding successful, but oh, that's costly. Right, I now roll my charge with this Lone Spirits here. Ha, 3. Right, he's kind of gone dead ahead here, just to make room for the Wraith Lord. I'm thinking of sending him around. He'll be more effective against those than he will against the Land Raid. I'm strength 10, his toughness 12, he's been 5s to wound, and I don't want to just stand there and scrape against that thing. So we'll go with the Wraith Lord next. And his charge is not as important, so I'm just going to roll it. I've got no... Both of us burnt out on CP, so I need a 6. Oh, I got a 5. Oh, okay. Nothing, absolutely nothing I can do. We'll go for this charge, in which case I will use a Strands of Fate dice. So 4 plus a d6. Oh, 6, not very far. All right, measure this up, 6-inch charge. All right, slow charge around this bend. Not so good. I won't get all of them in. I'll get some in with the piling, but not all of them. We're not being supported by the Wraith Lords. This is not so good for the Eldari. I'd rather strike hard and delete stuff, but I'm going to struggle now. But things could get worse, right? We'll charge across here, needing a 5. Let's blame a Patreon for this one.
That's what I do.
I'm going to go to Travis and Jen. And I'm going to go for a Jen charge and a Travis charge. And they can share the responsibilities. So, ladies first. Jen charge across here, needing a 5. Jen says... No! Failed on a 3.
What is going on?
I don't know. Their alliances, Tyranids, Custodians, and Tau. Okay, I can't even look. I'm not going to go around there. Jane Zar's charge. This is the Travis charge. Travis says... 11. God, he wants that one to go ahead. God, boy, we'll swing and dance all the way around them. Yeah, we'll go right the way around. We'll dance around them before closing in.
Right.
So James Zar's going in, leaping all the way around the Marines. We'll see if that works out as a good move, but they're in trouble across there for sure. And I could potentially, if I wipe them, then move on to the objective. So some extreme results here. Avatar, though, stranded, not going in. Oh, and the Wraith Lord across here. If those 2 charges that have occurred, boy, that would have really helped the Eldar out. But anyway, we'll fight with what we have. There's no CP available for anybody, so free to fight first all of these charging units. Got a feeling I'm going to face the wrath of this captain. I'm not going to bring down enough models here, but we shall try. So we'll commit this to a Xenos friend, who is Dave Humphries. Okay, so Exarch, first of all. With the Star Lance, 4 attacks needing 2s. All of them. We're off. 4's to wound. We're strength 4, 5's to wound, and then +1 to the wound roll for Lance. Terrible. We'll reroll a single wound roll. 2 come through. 2 at -3. 2 saves a 6+. Here on an aggressor.
Oh! Yeah.
I don't know how. He's rolled a double 6. Okay, down to the regular friends to fight. Ugh, yeah, the Eldar got a sinking feeling here. We can reroll a single hit roll, because we hit with everyone last time, the Exarch. We're going to try and wound on 5s, then it becomes 4s. Come on. Terrible, just the one. Oh no, we've bounced. Not good. Oh, it comes through. 2 damage. So 2 wounds taken on the aggressors, but not enough to bring a single one of those models down. We'll turn to the Spirit Seer. And do 2 attacks with him. 6 and 1. Reroll that one. 2 hits come through. 2's to wound. Reroll this one. Anti-infantry 2+. Yeah, 2 come through. 2 normal saves, d3 damage.
Oh,
Sneaked. Okay, that will just kill one straight away. So he's already wounded.
yeah, the back one.
One at the back. Okay, that'll help a bit. But I think with the captain and damage 2 coming through, Shining Spears may well take some nasty hits. Right, round here. This should be successful. Jane's are in 2s. Yeah, quadruple 1. Yeah, no worries. Reroll single hit roll. Okay. Oh, about the worst result ever. 3s to wound. Good recovery on a 555. Minus 3 and 2 damage. 3 saves of 6+ from Jane. She's got him. All right, 3 slain. Good work from her. We'll see if Apprentice Exarch here can finish off what's left. So we're looking at an execution of 4 attacks. In 2s, +1 to hit roll because of Jane's R. They've all hit. We're trying to wound on 3s. Yep, and a reroll that one as well. 3 come through. The Executioner is minus 2 and 2 damage. This could well be it. 5 pluses. Got him. Wipeout. Nice clean,
yes.
Yeah, nice clean work here from Jane Czar and her team. Well done. Target destroyed. So I do like the Banshees and Jane Czar. This is amazing how fast they're a sneaky move. They're across there and they can zip across the board very, very quick. And against a soft target, that's the perfect kind of target for a small 5-man squad of Marines. Bringing those down. It's good work from Jane. As to how long they last, we'll have to see. They are quite soft. Fighting back, Mike can attack back with the captain and the 2 remaining aggressors. Right, Aerobatic Grace, -1 to the hit rolls. You're going with the aggressors first. Mm-hmm. Mike's putting everything he has into the Shining Spears. Off the top, it's Chris Heim.
Yep. So this will now be 4s.
Okay. To add these to the Patronometer. Looks like Mike's been relying on Patreons more. And here's why, has some good hits coming through.
This will be 2s.
Yeah, 2s to wound and twin links.
4.
4, yep. -2.
-2, 2 damage.
Okay, we charge. So 4+ invulnerable save.
Not bad.
Michael German, I'm going to try and survive here as much as I can. 4 ups, come on. Oh, not half bad.
I think that's all right.
Yeah, 1 slain. I'll go there.
2, 4, 5. This is now hit on 3s, the captain.
Okay. It's helped. A couple of misses. Yeah.
2s again.
All of them.
Again, -2, 2 damage.
4 ups. Block 2. Help 4. I'm leaving the objective. I'm not going to hold it because Mike's going to come get me anyway.
And then the Relic Blade on 3s.
We'll go. Yeah, it's fine.
And then 2s. Strength 5, but I got +3 to my. No.
Melee weapons. All good. These are damage 2 as well. 4 ups. Okay, 1 more. That's not too bad. That's good rolling, actually. There. Thank you very much, Michael German, Eldar player. Okay. So, they've taken a hit. Shining Spears have not been wiped out, though, so Michael need to deal with them, but he's half destroyed them. And that's it here. I think Eldars have caused pretty good damage. They've missed out on opportunities, though, for sure. There was, this could have gone much better for us if the Wraith Lord had gone in. That would have then reduced the damage against the Shining Spears. That is very significant. And then who knows how well the Avatar of Cain would have done if he was in amongst these Marines across here. They're dangerous enough. They can pack a mean punch of firepower. Okay, we'll calculate points as the turn comes to an end. Here for the Eldar on their second turn. Right, so as secondaries, none. Tempting targets. I'm going to dump that one and then bring it down. I don't want to spend the game trying to destroy something. It's very, very tough. So we'll leave that one as well. I want to draw 2 fresh cards next turn, perhaps cards that are more reliant on manoeuvring and snatching objectives and so on. So we'll leave those. 10 points picked up for primaries. That puts us on 10 points to 5. Mike's got a turn in hand. He's going to pick up 10 points straight away. So Eldar struggling to get points on the board at this point in the battle. And I think the Space Marines have the advantage here because Mike's preserved units alive, survived across here, and he's got 2 decent reserves to arrive as well. The Executioner plus Terminators really could help tip this game well and truly in his favour. We'll go on to the second turn of the game. for the Space Marines coming up next. Okay, Space Marine turn 2. I've come around the side of the board. Much of the action is taking place over there, but we'll start over here. Bring it down, and no prisoners. Decent enough cards here for Mike as he hunts Aeldari targets. Terminators, perfect response here to Jane Czar and her ladies across here, so they've turned up there. A mini fight over in this corner. Infernus Marines have moved out and spread out as well to try and block the Avatar of Cain from moving through. Vulcan Heston with them. Mike's picked up 10 points of primaries as well, so healthy enough as far as objectives are concerned. Then around the other side of the board, it really is kind of ugly here for the Eldar as the Executioners turned up here to lend some firepower support. Lots of options. The main gun can see through though to the Avatar of Cain. And of course I've burnt through all of my strands dice here. There's no kind of guarantee 4-up invulnerable saves can be achieved. Across here, maintaining close combat, but Mike's going to plough in here with the Blade Guard veterans. And this Wraith Lord, I think Mike's going to try and deal with well, could just be flamed by this, would be enough to bring it down.
Within 12, but keeping cover with that.
Yeah, bit of a move here, with this. Okay, we'll go on to shooting phase next here for the Space Marines. Right, Mike's going to shoot the Terminator. I did have the option to play Phantasm and back away. Going by my calculations, if we backed off enough to still lip onto that objective, Mike would still need a 10-inch charge, so I decided to leave it. I've got 2 CP, I'd rather preserve that and use it for other potential stratagems. If I stay where I am, I do have fights first, but I think Mike would be handy for him if he can strip away bodyguard models. So Terminators anyway with their firepower. It's important enough. Valhalla and Field Marshal Robert for this one.
Yeah.
And I have been using the same amount of Patreons. The dice are all over here, so we've roughly used the same amount here.
3s?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, 3s to win.
Yeah. Strength 5 now, yeah, 3s.
No, those are all winded, yeah. No minus?
No.
Okay, 4-ups. Tragic. Okay, any 3 regular ladies can go. Just 3 from the back, that'll do. 1, 2, and 3. It's a real shame. Okay.
The assault cannon?
Yeah, 6 shots, I suspect.
Yeah.
Okay. 2s.
6s would be nice.
Oh, please.
I've got 1, so 1 dev and then 2 no AP.
4-ups then. I can roll both because it's the Exarch's got more than... Whoa. Okay, so regular model removed and a wound on the Exarch. Pretty much mission accomplished, Mike. Clearing the bodyguard away. They are so soft once they get caught out. Yeah, correct. Yeah, and then take her off. Okay, she's gone. All right. So thinning them down before the charge. Boy, oh boy. Mike's going to try and kill the Wraith Lord. Just a pistol fire and so on from the Blade Guard veterans.
So the Lieutenant misses.
Okay.
The Blade Guard veteran, so there's 1 Volkite in it. Hits, and then 6s. Yep. Nope.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. Heavy bolt pistols. That's lethal.
Oh, yeah, because Lieutenant.
And then 6s.
2. Well done.
-1, 1 damage.
3-ups. Whoa, past those 2.
Adrax first flamer is d6 plus 3. 4, 5.
It's been a game of a couple of mistakes. This one we've seen. I made 1 too. I didn't bring these on. They could have been so useful. Next time with the Wind Riders.
Good.
Right, that's their firepower done. Alright, Infernus Marines of Vulcan Heston to go into the Avatar of Cain just to burn him out here as much as they can. Just to chip away those wounds.
10d6. Not so great this time. That's 12. 15. 19, 24, 27.
Alright, 27 hits. Mike's placed a marker on the Avatar of Cain for re-rolling wounds, I think it is. That comes from Heston. You can point at a target and then elect to grant that ability.
Yeah, so you can reroll Torrent and Melba.
That's built into his profile. It's not a
his
stratagem yet.
profile, yeah. 6s.
Torrent and Melter.
Yeah.
You'd be handy with helping out Eradicators. Oh no, they're built in anyway. No, they get the reroll anyway.
Yeah.
Carry on.
2, 3, 4.
Well, you're searching for 6s.
Yeah, I need 6s. I can't. It's not the devastating 1/1 because I've only got 1 CP.
It really is just a few. He's 5. -1.
No AP.
AP. 2 ups. Oh, winged him. Got 1. Okay. 1 win taken. Okay, drop it down to 13 wins left. Mike's just rolling up for Vulcan Heston here.
So needing 5s for this one.
There's 2 so far.
3. And these are at -1.
3 ups. Another one snuck in.
Just 1 damage.
1 damage. Every little helps. Drop it down to 12 wins left. So, Land Raider Redeemer, everything going into the Avatar of Cain, apart from the Stormbolter, which is going to go into here.
I'll try and so I'm going to do the Stormbolter first.
Okay.
So, 3s. 2, and then needing that again. Oh, what's your toughness?
Oh, 11.
Oh yeah, no, still would have been, even with the +1.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus 3.
Axel Knuckles, yeah. The longbow for the long range.
Longbow's on the right one.
Yeah.
I'll do
Axel Knuckles, yeah. I thought Mike would save these last few Imperial players.
2d6 plus 6.
Maxfield says
6, 12.
12, yeah.
6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay, looking at 5s to wind.
Strength 7. Yeah. What's your toughness?
12.
12.
5s to wind. 3.
Reroll.
Oh.
Flamer.
Okay. Nice, another 4. 3 becomes 7.
These are -2, 2 damage, but you have anyway. So.
Yeah, 4 ups. Yeah, it's 4 wounds. It's all right because it would have been 8 wounds, but it's halved. So 4 wounds dropping down to 8. It's going well. Mike's chipping the wounds away here. It's going okay.
So 2 multi-melders.
Yep.
Both hit.
Okay.
5s to 1, strength 9. Reroll because it's a melder.
Ah, 2 come through. One saves. We're on our own now. Blocks on a 6 and 5. Oh boy. Needed that. Twin assault cannon.
3s. And then 6s for devs.
Are you an oath? No. Oh no, you put it on the Wraith Lord over the back there. Okay, that's for 5.
About that.
Yeah. Nothing. Okay.
4.
Twin linked. 4 dice. Got 1. And there's nothing I can do about it. Dropping down to 7 wounds left. Half slain. Half destroyed him. Okay. So I think firepower from that's finished.
Yeah.
So we've got this one.
Oh, the temptation.
Oh, to switch up and try and take down the Avatar. The Executioner would be a move. He's got line of sight, or does he bypass the Avatar and take on the Wraith Lord, anchoring the objective across? So it does have Oath of Moment on it.
Yeah.
Was the original plan, but there is a half-dead Avatar in the way.
So I'll stick with the original plan.
Okay.
So small weapons fire.
Into him.
Yeah.
And the big shot.
Yeah.
At the Wraith Lord.
Yes.
But what will you do about the Avatar, Mike? You stand there like a stone wall. A CP.
Oh, they've shot. Oh, people, I apologise.
Rethink. The Avatars. You can rethink this one. Not going to change. You're just going to carry on with the plan. Stick to the plan. Stick to the Astartes.
Yeah.
Codex. Yeah.
This is going to hurt. So longbow, because it's the longbow tank.
2 dice. Yep. Yeah, here it comes against the Wraith Lord.
So freeze.
Oh. Oath.
Oath. Yeah.
Oh. Just a warm up game.
Strength 16.
Feels like a league battle. No, it's 1-1. And that's the end of that, right? Right, we'll press on across here. Don't think Mike can do anything. Come on, reroll.
No.
No, he's not going to. Oh, that's annoying. All right. If you like firing single shot, high impact guns, join the town. That's all I can say. We'll press on firepower across here. We'll see if Mike can pick up just the 2 wounds to bring this Wraith Lord down. He's still alive. 12 shots. This is the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Going after the Avatar. Sorry, no, you're not. Going after the Wraith Lord. Yeah, so... Double 6 will do it. I can see. Double 6 blast. Well done. Don't detonate, but that paint like his paint pot. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, Wraith Lord removed from play. Further damage coming through. That finishes that up. We'll go on to charges. I'd love to know if you're going to go after the Avatar into close combat or not.
They'll not do anything. That's the problem.
Has to move his spear. Not that great.
I need him to be close to the objective marker.
It's kind of stuck, right? Okay. Yeah. And then across he'll roll up this charge. Right, this charge is taking place. 11 inches. The Terminators in they go, and they've softened up their target very well indeed. Then across here, the Plague God Veteran's gone in. Mike wanted to make sure he contacts both with Agrax Agatone and enough models to hold on to and snatch my objective across there. Not charging in with these though. That's it. We'll go. Go on.
Because I have the CP because they passed their charge.
Yes.
I can then do the +1 to the win roll.
He's tempted to go after the Avatar of Cain. 7 wounds.
But you're a 2-up save, aren't you?
I am a 2-up save, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Leave it.
I don't want to give you a free swing. Yeah, I'll leave it. No, I'll leave it.
Okay. Units that can fight first. I think actually it will be us across there with Jane Czar and the Exarch. Because Mike charged, we get fights first. So we've got fights first abilities on both sides. So it goes to the player whose turn it's not, which is us. I think Jane Czar goes first. So we'll do her in 2s. All of them. 3 to wound. A reroll, single win roll. Alright, 5 saves at -3. 5 saves. Is your I think new Terminators have a 4+ invulnerable save. 5 saves at 4+.
Oh, watch this go wrong.
Yeah, if we kill 2, there'll be. Well done. Damage 2. And down to 1 win left, yeah. Her Exarch buddy. 4 attacks with an Executioner. Reroll single hit roll. Failed. Forced to wound. Oh, that's it. Done. Failed. Finished. So I have 2 CP. I can interrupt play. So Mike's going to make sure he goes across here with this close combat. And so Plague God Veterans to fight. So Mike's going to play this. Plague God Veterans put all of their attacks into the bikers. Saving Agrax Agatone, he'll put all of his attacks into the lone spirits here to finish him off.
3 and 5.
This should be a formality here. There's only 3 of these left.
So this is the 5 Plague Guard.
Okay. Yeah, see what they can chop their way through.
3s.
-1.
Nope.
Ignore all modifier thingies because of your upgrade.
Yeah.
On the Lieutenant.
Champion of Humanity, yeah.
Very useful. Back to 3s again. A bypass of Eldar trickery. It has helped. Lots of 3s now. Well done. It's made a difference. Makes a difference on a big squad. And getting some lethals starting to filter through as well.
So, and then Agrax Agatone allows me to reroll the win rolls.
I'm almost dead.
1 more win than you on. Strength.
Probably 3s.
5. 3s, yeah.
Correct.
So, reroll these 2.
He's got loads.
So yeah, 2, 4,
Blocking.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14. -2 -2 damage.
Dead. That's Chris Kaminsky's squad. The Exarch, Ite Miara, but they've been brought down. If they get caught out with shooting or close combat, Shining Spears do struggle. They are expensive. They're a unit you need to try and protect on the battlefield, which we have failed to do. And they've paid the ultimate price, so removed from play. They often get slain in games, and now it's just a bit of a mopping up action with Agatone.
Yep, so 2s. 5 attacks hitting on 2s. On this.
2 to win.
Lethal, and then any 6s here are dev.
Oof. Oh, rerollable.
Yeah, so
4 total.
4 total, -2.
Dead.
3.
Flat 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely slain. All right, spirits removed. Eldar casualties beginning to mount. Mike's cleared this corridor across here, looking very healthy. In fact, he's cleared all the way across here. So this part of the board is now his. Well done. And what's left of the Eldar across the other side, beaten and shattered here, for sure. Slight bit of manoeuvring with these, just to head closer towards the objective. And then now we're going to go over to the Terminators. Be great news if Mike clear that flank, bring Janesar down. Power Fist attacks first.
3s.
Nice. Okay.
And then
2s. And these are -2, right?
These are -2 damage, yeah. 9.
9, okay. Right, Exarch down to her first of all to try and block. 5 pluses. She blocks. She fouls and she's dead. So Exarch can go. And then 7 left on Janesar, who then switches to a 4+ invulnerable save. Five wound model, she's dead. I'll come on reroll just to give myself some kind of fighting chance. We block. She's got 1 wound remaining. Down to the sergeant with the sword.
So these are on 3s. 3s, toughness.
3s, yeah. It's simultaneous toughness 3. She's toughness 3 anyway. 1 wound left. I'd need a 4+, a 50-50 chance of staying alive. You don't like those odds. Come on, reroll to get a 2nd wound.
Yes. That's going to annoy me doing it, but I'm going to have to. Yeah.
Okay. She passes both. Oh, you needed to. You needed to. Well done. She's gone. Final wound goes. Nothing I can do. Janesar's brought down. That was that annoyance over in that corner has now been removed from play. This is good work for the Salamanders. They've now cleared this whole area, cleansed entirely of Eldar, looking strong on objectives here, and now the original home objective as well. So I think it's official. Space Marines now dominate the board. Looking healthy enough, despite the early loss, scary moment, that Land Raider being brought down, but Mike's ploughed on. It's a credit to the army he has on the ground that's able to do so well, despite reserves and expensive reserves being kept off the table. 185 is it for the Terminators?
Yeah, 185.
And over 200 points for this. So close to a quarter of the army off the board, and yet still able to fight well. And even after losing a major asset such as the Land Raider. So these are high impact units here for the Salamanders. So impressive to see. They are doing well. They're clearing out the Eldar. Eldar are withering before them. All right, so points coming through. Pretty good. 10 points for primaries. 5 points for destroying enemy units. Easily bypassed that. 4 Eldar units destroyed. And then bring it down as well. One of the raid floors, which was worth 4 points. So 24 points to 10. Space Marines are ahead. They've done more damage. They're better positioned. They picked up more points. Things are going well for them. Eldar have some resources left, but God, I can't win a battle with a single avatar. He can't do it all by himself. And if he moves, he could get fried. We'll go on to turn 3 here as the Eldar battle on. They sense they're losing. Is there anything they can do? We shall see. Right, Eldar turn 3. Assassination, engage in all fronts. It's the 2 cards. Avatar of Cain has stood still. Don't want to get overwatched. But he's close enough anyway. Rayflor's moved up though. And then the Falcons held position. Nothing I can do about that over in that corner. We've brought the bikers on to put some firepower support into here, and then backed off a little bit with the Shroud Runners. That's movement phase done. Limited options here for the Eldar, but there's a bit of fight left in them. We'll go on to shooting phase for them next. Avatar of Cain. Get a 6. Come on. Uh-oh. D3 extra hits for sustained. Gah! 2 hits. I'm trying to wound on 3s. Double 6. Avatar all of a sudden has switched the sword on. AP -4. Takes you to a 6 up save. Cover.
5 up.
4 up because of
Armor.
Armor of Contempt. Mike uses CP. 2 4-ups. Big roll. Blocked. Both. Gah! Damage. Would have been 5. Oh, man. Anyway, move on. Ouch. Bright Lance shots. Just keep going from the Wraith Lord and then some Dakar into here. 2 Bright Lances. 1 hit. Reroll, hit roll. Do get 2 hits. Wow. 4+. Come on. 2 5s. -3 on this one. So 2 saves of
3 ups.
3 up. Too tough. 1 sneaks in. D6 +2. Oh, come on, reroll. No way am I going to put up with a 1. 4. 6 wounds caused. Oof. Dropping down to 7 left. Okay. A bit of Dakar came through from him. Wound cause passed for cover. It's Falcon. We'll go for it across here. We'll put the Shuriken Cannon into here, though. So, 1 Bright Lance, needing a 3. 4. Reroll. Ha!
You love Long Range Redeemers, really.
God, as much as I hate it, I can't kill it. God. We've done all right, though. Eldar Firepower's done better than other factions, for sure, but we've still not brought it down. It really is a very useful unit and perfectly themed here for this Salamanders force. Pulse Laser, yep. Pulse Laser still to come. Yeah, we can reroll hit roll, I believe. Trying to wound. No. That's it. Shuriken Cannon. Last gasp here. Terrible. And not enough. Your toughness 12, strength 6. Doesn't come through. Okay. That was our last and best hope. Target's not been destroyed. It would have been fantastic if like detonated and caused a whole load of mortal wounds, but not to be. We'll press on. A bit more firepower to come, but the heavy guns have been and gone for the Eldar. Sniper rifles. We'll try and have a go at him again. Kingslayer. Kingslayer, what a way to go. Oh, we've got 3. Come on. Try and wound him. A wound. Reroll single wound. Just the 1. -1 +1. Sneaked in. 2 damage. 2 more wounds on him. How many wounds is he? Cracks Agatone. They wouldn't give him 4.
5.
He's 5. We almost got him. Oh, Kingslayer, agony. Good work from them snipers. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
They've got to die next.
Yeah, they've got to go. Good sniping work. Well, well, well. Some of the best precision I've seen. Okay. I think I'm rerolling a single hit roll. Looking for 3s. Just trying to soften up these Blade Guard veterans. We already used the reroll to wound. Okay, 8 saves, 3+. Just chipping away, chipping away.
Is there AP on this, is it?
No, normal saves, 3+. Sneaking in 4 wounds. Oh, boy. Okay, one brought down, 1 wound on another. All right, wounded model, and then we say goodbye to one of the old Tarks. It's Midnight Miniatures, slain and brought down here by Scatter Laser Firepower. All right, the bikers next, the Wind Riders. Better late than never. They should have been on last turn, but anyway, need 3s going into here. Mike's getting some cover, by the way. This is the graveyard, so we're saying it's cover. It's fine. So looking for 3s. Reroll single hit roll. Some sustained. 3 more being added in. We're looking at 3s to wind. Rerolling a single wind roll. Some 1s and 2s. Saves a 3+ on 9. So that's the wounds. 9 saves so far. I'm meant to be rerolling hit rolls because Mike's on an objective. So there's 4 here that I should have done. And 2 hits come through, sustained. Just try and add on to the wounds. Yeah, 2 more. So it looks like 11 saves of 3+. It's damage 2.
Oh.
Looking for 1s and 2s. Mike's rolled generally well.
Kills 2.
Yeah. So Model Slay, I'm going to say goodbye to some of these all-tucks here. Yeah. Dylan Moore. And Mike's got to pick one.
This one over here.
This one here. And we say goodbye to Sam Hermes. They're doing their job. They're laying down their lives here to protect Aeldari Craftworlds. Dodging sniper bullets here. Boy, he lives life on the edge. He's 1 wound away from being slain here in this Kingslayer battle. All right. So, some pretty dangerous firepower here, but they're still a potent unit. And we're going to charges next. Avatar goes in, no problem. His buddy behind will join in as well. On a 7, +1 is an 8. That's going to be a charge, so he's going to roll in across here. I was going to say if Mike wanted to Overwatch, but he can't, he doesn't have the CP. So, but this still will remain the oath of moment. All right, so 2 charges going in. Combat resolution next. We'll go Wraithlord first. 4 attacks, name 4s. Come on, that's not bad. And that's single reroll. This isn't bad. 2s to wound. Single reroll. All right. The Ghost Glaive we're using, striking, and it's AP -3. So 4 saves of 6+. Blocks 1, quite crucially. 3 slain. It's D6 +1, so 3 models can go.
So you're
going to go from that side. Okay, this isn't bad. Now, with the Avatar, I'm not going to sweep with him. I'm just going to go very targeted with strike attack. Because it's 2s for hits. No, I will sweep. I'll try and sweep the bodyguard out of the way. So that's going to be a dozen attacks. With the Avatar. Then 2s. Reroll that one. Yay. So 11 hits. 3s to wound. And reroll a single win roll. Not as good as I'd hoped. 7 saves of 5+. Each one's damage 2.
Yeah, so we're going to roll these all together because...
You won't get through to the... won't get through to the...
5+, yeah.
5 pluses. 2. So 5 slain.
Yep.
Right, Mike's removed models from play enough to get out of close combat. I'll not wander in and get stabbed for free, so we'll just leave it at that. I can't get close enough to that objective. And Mike's an OC of 10 anyway, because that was the objective that Mike chose. With Heston, so it's fine. We'll leave it as it stands. In which case, there's no further close combats. Have to say, Eldar have thinned out the ranks of the Space Marines here, but has that come too little too late? We'll wrap up the turn. Eldar desperately seeking revenge and trying to make an impact on the Space Marine force. Okay, end of turn. Mike's manoeuvring already here for his next turn. He's eager to try and finish the job against the Eldar. So 10 points coming through for primaries. Nothing for secondaries. We've dumped engagement on fronts. I've kept assassination, though, because it's a Kingslayer game. 20 points to 24. Mike's in the lead. He's got a turn in hand. We're going to turn 3 for the Space Marines next. All right, so Space Marines, their turn 3. Capture enemy outpost. And secure no man's land. Superb objectives here. Mike's got victory. But I'm gonna spend a CP on Overwatch. So logic says I should use the bikers, but Hollywood says add snipe with the snipers. So we're going to snipe with those to try and pick off 1 wound of Aeldari Craftworlds with precision. This would be insane if this works. So we need 6s on 3 dice. Rerolling 1 of them. Got 1. Reroll a single hit roll. Oh, nearly. Right. So we're going to try and wound here on a 4. No. Built-in reroll. Built-in reroll. Yes! Right. So you need to make a save of a 3+. Oh, God! What? God! Nearly got him. That pose. See that hand? That's his hand. The Hand of Frustration. Oh, I nearly got him. Oh, Kingslayer, 1 wound. Oh, right, nearly. Oh, it was so close, so close. Nearly done it. Oh, man. Okay, carry on. Boy. Anyway, sorry. It's movement phase. Carry on. All right, so credit to the Eldar previous turn. They really did thin the ranks here of the Space Marines. But if this goes well, Mike can use some good gunnery here and finish off these Eldar units. Terminators remaining on the objective, moving around. They'll lend some firepower support. Bit of firepower support here. This is going to be the main focus. Will be on these two as they fire through. And then if Mike can reach these in close combat, that'll clear the Eldar out of that area. So that's movement done. Shooting phase next. Firepower here. Everything's going into the Wraith Lord. Mike's just rolled a Snake Eyes for shooting. He's got O for the moment though. Better. 2 hits. Okay, take 2.
That again to wound. Just the 1 -4. I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, command reroll here to try and make this go through. If this shooting is effective and destroys him, Mike's thinking of using the grenade stratagem, which could then be thrown in against the Avatar, and that would be a heap of trouble.
Yeah. So I need to leave it because I want to get the 1 CP.
Oh, for grenade stratagem, right? Could you? Okay, carry on. Ignore me. Try and save this. Need higher. 5 we'll take a look at for cover. Yeah, it's like a Land Raider save made there with the Wraith Lord, so blocks that. We'll fire the rest of the small arms fire here, but Wraith Lord's avoided trouble so far. The rest of the firepower, like 2 wounds, which I passed, so nothing much coming through. Grenade stratagem now, 16 4s, going against the Wraith Lord or the Avatar? The Avatar, okay, 4 pluses.
Yeah.
I can see 2. Ooh. Okay, dropping down to 5 wounds left. Avatar's not dead. If I survive, I could do well. If Mike does well and brings them down, that could finish the Eldar off. I'll press on, a bit more firepower to come. A few more wounds coming through from the Avatar of Kane, dropping down to 3 wounds left. That came from Vulcan Heston and his squad. Just rolling some Snake Eyes for wounds coming through. Mike's now said everything the Land Raider has. Everything into that Avatar of Kane. Burn him out. What is this? The Flamers attacks.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
5s.
5's to wound.
Reroll.
Now they only come through as damage 1, but there's lots of them. I'll count out 10. Mike's got the reroll.
3, 4, 6, 8, 9. You want too far off.
Okay.
-2. 2 rounds.
4 ups. I think he's going to get me. Yep, and there's nothing I can do. Avatar of Kane is gone, and he almost detonates. All right, so target destroyed. Well done. Avatar of Kane removed from play. Wraith Lord's in good shape, but with the loss of the Avatar, that is big trouble for us. So shooting phase, there's a bit of DACA to do across here. Then we'll go on to charges. If this charge goes ahead, it should do. I think Mike's about 4 inches away, and then this will be this flank for the Eldar collapsing as well. Okay, Mike saying if I move, I'll be shot. Just going to leave that one. This charge went ahead, rolled an 11. In they go. Agrax Agatone with a personal score to settle against the sniper bikes. Mike's placed him in base contact with them. Nothing personal.
No, not at all.
Oh dear. So, okay. So how many attacks does he get then with his?
5.
5, right, okay. 2s.
And then 2s again.
2s, yeah. All of them, superb. In he goes.
2, flat 3.
Okay. And we are a save of 4+. Double 6 to survive. And damage?
3.
Wounds 3, got them, wipe out. Or they messed with the wrong character there. Nearly got him, but in that tussle, snipers versus... is he a captain, is he?
Yeah.
Captain?
Captain.
Yeah, he survived just about,
Hero.
an inch of his life, but he's managed to bring down his potential assassins. Well done. Combat's finished across here. Blade Guard veterans slaughtering the Wind Riders. They are dead when they're contacted in close combat. End of game here. Eldar have got just a couple of models left on the board. Space Marines dominate the table. It's been costly for them. Some early hits coming through, loss of the Land Raider. Mike recovered well, and then methodically worked his way through this Eldar force, achieving the victory. So well done to the Space Marines. Give you a final score. So you don't really need to go through to a final score. Mike would have picked up 10 points for primaries, secondaries being achieved. Turns 4 and 5 in hand, so you'd pick up another 10, and then another 10 on turn 5, and then 15 at the end of the game as well. So it would have been a pretty high scoring game, I reckon, plus some secondaries to work through. So if this was a league battle, this would have been a good one for the Salamanders. There you go. We'll talk about units of the game next for both sides. And a big thank you to silver level Patreons. Names shout out at the end of the game. It's Jason Martinez, Marcus Olsen, Ross Caldwell, and Miniature Matt. Big thank you to them. All right, so easy choices for both of us. Land Raider Redeemer for the Salamanders, and for their effort, the snipers across there, they almost caused Kingslayer and brought Agrax Agatone down. In the end, paying the ultimate price, but it was fun to watch, and they almost pulled it off in this battle. That's the game. For more battle reports and bonus content, do join us on YouTube channel membership. If you want to help support the channel, join us on membership, join us on Patreon as well. Great game. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.